Okay, keeping with the Halloween theme, Nightcrawler versus Beast Boy. Nightcrawler, blue character, fuzzy, demon. Beast Boy, green, shapeshifter, disease. Together, they actually work pretty well when it comes to doing something horror-themed, Halloweenish, but still maintaining the comic book vibe. I have to say, I absolutely loved Kurt Wagner. It's an amazing character. Great, great character. He was amazing in Excalibur. Probably one of my favorite X books. Because it took all the random characters and they had them to go on these bizarre, random adventures through like interdimensional time and space. And that's what's great. You can do that with British characters and it all makes sense. It's all, you can go timey-wimey and people are fine with that. Because, when it comes to the Brits and sci-fi, they're okay with it. And you can do weird, crazy out-of-the-box stuff. Beast Boy. Really interesting time frame he had when he was with the Doom Patrol. But the majority of what he does is with Teen Titans. Now, this is pre-New 52, because the modifications they made to Beast Boy are kind of meh. The look is just, we're trying to be cool. What's wrong with the guy who's got green skin and wears purple and black? If it's good enough for all the cartoon shows, dang it, it's good enough for the comics. Give me some continuity. So, I do these fights through the combination of 9 criteria. Intelligence. This is a combination of all, this is your tactical knowledge, this is also your educational background. So this is all things that have encompassed when it comes to what comes to your overall intellectual quotient. Fighting ability. How good are you at fighting? How was your skill level? Strength. Do you have super strength? Do you have the ability of super strength? Speed. Self-explanatory. Durability. This is how well do you recover. Invulnerability. Resistance to damage. Energy rejection. This is you at range. Versatility and X factor. And if it's being 5-4, a person with 5 more than likely should win. Let's get right into this. Intelligence. Both these guys have been written to have a very happy-go-lucky personality. So they're both written like kind of wisecracky, smart butts, for lack of better terminology. Beast Boy, a lot of time in Doom Patrol, a lot of time in Teen Titans. Never really took on a leadership role or a true tactical role. Nightcrawler. X-Men. He was in the Gold Group way back in the day. Then he was also part of another one of the X groups. The problem with X-Men is I remember when it was blue and gold, and it was super easy. Instead of like blue, gold, uncanny, super duper amazing. X-Avengers. But this time with Excalibur, he was essentially the de facto point leader. So he did a lot more in the way of overall tactical abilities. So I'll stay intelligent. I have to give that edge to Nightcrawler. Fighting. Beast Boy had a lot of time when it came to martial arts training. So he's got a pretty good hand-to-hand combat. He's not considered to be very good at it, though. Because his ability set to transform into virtually any creature is an impressive moveset. I mean, you don't need to know how to fight when you can become a T-Rex. Just saying. Where Kurt, great hand-to-hand combat, fantastic when it comes to swashbuckling. He's a guy who actually likes to spar with Wolverine. And he can hang with Wolverine very effectively. Really solid hand-to-hand combat guy. Strength. Nightcrawler, he's still listed as he has the strength level of an individual of his size who works out regularly. So he's normally considered to be about a 250, 300 pound guy when it comes to lifting. His tail does have the ability to actually lift up a full-grown human, but not a level of real true super strength. Beast Boy, on the other hand, since he actually can transform into larger animals, he actually gets to have the proportional strength and the overall strength of that animal. So I'm looking at strength of a human, or strength of a guy who could become a polar bear, silverback gorilla, rhino, elephant. There's a lot more strength that's very inherent and very easy for Beast Boy to do. Speed. Now you're probably thinking, well, Beast Boy can make him a cheetah. Yes, he can. I have to compare that versus a guy who has natural agility, tremendous agility, the ability to hear on walls, and teleport. that's a decent amount of speed and overall maneuverability and straight up agility. You know, Beast Boy can transform into a cheetah. Well, cheetah will be faster, but it'll lack the strength component. And if it becomes a bird, it's going to be more difficult to try to attack somebody who actually can teleport pretty effectively and pretty easily. Durability. You know, Beast Boy actually has a healing factor that puts him on par with people like Deathstroke. They've mentioned that, you know, he's taken significant amounts of damage and he recovers from it. He can take limb damage. He's taken bullet shots before, and he bounces back pretty quickly. So he has a legitimate healing factor. Kurt, no. He heals slightly faster than human, but he's nowhere near on par with someone who has an actual healing factor. Invulnerability. Kurt's squishy. Beast Boy, while not having a true level of invulnerability, can very easily transform into a larger creature who's going to have that ability to have a hide. You know, if Beast Boy were to become a rhino, that's going to become a really interesting sort of combat. Because he's going to have that armor plating, he's going to have that overall his healing factor to go along with it, and he's going to be a big, hulking, strong beast. No pun intended. Energy projection. How are these guys at range? Now you're probably thinking, well, Beast Boy can become a spinning cobra or a porcupine. Yeah, but then in doing that, he loses attributes from the other sides. Where, comparing that with a teleporter, who at range can teleport, he's gone a couple of miles, it wins him out, but he can go a pretty far distance. Not to mention, he is also able to teleport, grab limbs, and teleport off. So if he needed to, he could grab a hold of Beast Boy, teleport half of him, leave half the demon dimension, bring the other half through. Could Beast Boy probably begin to regrow? Yeah, potentially. But he'll have undergone a tremendous amount of system shock. Or he can just teleport, leave him in the demon dimension, and that's it. I don't like battlefield removal, but it's a pretty effective maneuver, and, you know, Nightcrawler's done it before. He's left people in that limbo. Normally inadvertently. Versatility. Pfft, I can transform into any creature. If it's really big, he loses some of the overall control and dexterity of the creature. He can do hybrids, but it really, really taxes him out. So we're tied up down to X Factor. And I racked my brain, and I was like, okay, who do I think has a better edge? Got a small guy who has the ability to blend into shadows and Nightcrawler, who can adhere to surfaces, really great tactical fighter, really great hand-to-hand combat, can teleport and leave Beast Boy almost anywhere. I was like, I don't want to use BFR as the X Factor. On the other side, I've got a character who can become a fly. Flying close, go from fly to octopus, and just get right on top of Kurt. Kurt's going to teleport. He's going to teleport back out, or he could go from fly, land on Kurt, become elephant. And in that time, Kurt's not going to have the ability to truly teleport. And it's like, I was like, man. It's like Kurt has got a really great moveset, really interesting character, but my gut actually goes with Beast Boy. And a lot of that's because I had to think of the different ways that I could see Beast Boy winning. And I think the fact that he can become any creature quickly, that gives him a tremendous edge. He can become a mosquito. Let's be honest. If I take these two guys, drop off in the middle of nowhere, Beast Boy sees this guy, and Nightcrawler's like, I guess we're here to fight. Beast Boy could be like, okay. Fly, mosquito, scorpion, anything small. Blend in the natural environment. Get close to Kurt. Or it could be like, screw it. Bird. Small phoenix. Dragon. There's really no limit to his ability. He's kind of has the Green Lantern power ring of moves. I'm going to become anything. Any sort of creature. He's done mythical creatures before. He's done some alien ones, but they're hard for him to do. He's not going to become a huge creature. Where he can become a small creature, begin to attack Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler could be, alright, I'm going to get out, I'm going to teleport, I'm going to take him with me. During the process of teleporting, it's pretty easy. He'd be like, oh. Beast Boy could be in the middle of a transformation, become bigger. He still gets sucked into the overall portion of the BAMF, while doing interdimensional travel, come out. Nightcrawler can be winded, he can be just flat out exhausted. Or he can jump onto him during the teleport. He might do the random teleport and try to wear him out some. He can become something really small, attach himself to him. As Nightcrawler's like, haha, did I leave him someplace? And sneak, bite, done. Black Widow, done. Daddy long legs. There's so many things that he can do that'll be almost imperceptible to what's going to happen. And if that's it, he's done. So if these two were to fight, I think the sheer amount of versatility, the fact that Beast Boy can become anything at any point in time, gives him a tremendous edge in a fight like this.